This is the 2024 Audi A5 Sportback. Now, Audi did just release a new A5 for the 2024 model year, but this updated one is still very, very interesting. It also is, there's a lot of it. I mean, if you look at the Audi dealership that I'm at right now, there is a lot of these available in stock. So let's take a look at its exterior. We're going to talk about some of its specifications and also the price. So let's start with the price. It starts at $59,000 Canadian, and this model is what I believe is the basic comfort trim based on its exterior. But there's two other trims available as well. There's the progressive trim, which adds S-line badges and whatnot that I'll show you in the after footage. And then there's another trim on top of that, which also has included the S-line stuff, but also gets the laser front headlights and a couple of other stuff in the interior. But with that said, let's take a look at the car's exterior first. So up here in the front, we have LED headlights. They look very nice and pretty, even though this car was designed in 2018. It still looks very much in style today, even though Audi does have a new version coming soon. Now, if you take a look at the front bumper, we have your front radar sensor right there, and you also have air vents as well. Not a lot of fakery going on, but there is definitely some fakery in that panel right there. And if you take a look at the grille, we have the Quattro badge right there, followed with the chrome surrounds around the grille and the chrome Audi logo. Now, the appearance of the S-Line model, it looks a bit different, and it obviously looks a bit more sporty. It also has less chrome going on, but it obviously costs a bit more. So if that's something you like, obviously the S-Line model is the one you should go for. Another thing I should mention is that the top-of-the-line trim comes with optional LED laser headlights. So these are the regular LEDs. There's also a laser LED headlight option available as well. If you take a look at the sides of the car, you can see the 19-inch alloy wheels on this particular car, and they look very, very pretty. Moving on, we have a panoramic sunroof. Unfortunately, the panoramic sunroof on the A5 Sportback does not open as far as you would like. It only comes about this way, so it's not a big opening, but at least there is a lot of glass. So, you know what, that's nothing too major to complain about. We have a gorgeous, gorgeous interior that you can probably see a little bit, but obviously the interior is starting to feel a bit outdated. And the back seats, which are, since the car is long, they are practical, but not exactly amazing. The main complaint with the car is because it has a big, because it has like such a sort of down design, it does sort of like get rid of the practicality, at least for the head of the rear passengers. So that's something that is a bit annoying about the A5 Sportback. But you know what, the reason that you're going to be getting this over, let's say, an A4 or something, is going to be the practicality. And when it comes to practicality, this thing, it's practical. It obviously opens up like a hatchback door, and it has a lot of space. It is one of the largest spaces that you can get in this class of cars, and that's just amazing. One thing that's not amazing though is how the exhaust tips are so large. I mean, look at them. They're made to look like big exhaust tips, but really they're not that big, and it is a bit of a shame. What's also a bit of a shame is that you cannot store the cargo cover for this thing, which means that you have to actually just throw it in the trunk. And that's all very annoying. Now let's talk about in the car's engine. So the A5 Sportback comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It makes 261 horsepower and 270 or so pound-feet of torque. So it's not exactly a weak engine, but obviously it's not exactly fast either. If you're looking for something that would be faster, you should be looking at the Audi S5 Sportback, which is right there in the beautiful red. But if you're looking for something that has a lot more comfort, it has an amazing ride, this car, especially without the S-Line trim. If you're looking for something that is a lot better suited for someone who's older, someone who cares a lot more about the softness of their car, this is an extremely soft car. It handles amazing. It's practical. It might not have the best amount of space in their rear seats, but it does have at least the looks. And I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Now, let me know your opinion about the A5 Sportback. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you on another one.